the ultimate way to end rejection is to cultivate the understanding that we are divine in our being. We're divine in our being. In other words, cultivate that in you, that you are complete just the way you are. You are complete. You know, like you don't need something outside to complete you. In other words, you don't need to be famous to complete you. You don't need to be successful to complete you. You know? You don't need a partner to complete you. You know, you're already complete. By your nature, you're already complete. Like that. You know, that takes a lot of cultivation, but still, that mindset's got to be there. That mindset, it's got to be there. You know, you just got to remind yourself 1,000 times. You know? Not remind yourself just mentally, but in your heart. In your heart, I'm complete. I don't need a partner to complete me. And if I have a partner, that's beautiful. But I don't need the partner to complete me while I have a partner. Not only you feel less, you don't have this rejection, you know, when they it doesn't work, they decide to leave you or whatever. But because you don't have that feeling of rejection by them, you fear rejection and all that, you feel like complete. And when you feel complete, you make them feel, oh my God, what a girlfriend, boyfriend that I have. I cannot find anybody like that in the world. Like, so I don't bother looking for another person. I'm telling you the best way. This is not mental gymnastics. I'm telling you this is how it works, you know. Because I might think, oh, well, the other one might be better. The grass is green on the other side. But I think, nah. No, you know. No. You know, when they're with you, they just feel connected and understood and light and free. You're not controlling them. Because that, depending, when you kind of like need them, that neediness puts a lot of pressure on them, and that makes them want to run away. You know, as a matter of fact, 98% relationship breakup is because of that. It starts off with that, you know, and then the person starts to look for another partner. But before the person starts to look for another partner, that starts first. You know, the feeling not disconnected with you and not feeling free, like that. Now, of course, when it comes to rejection in a job, you apply for a job, you get rejection letters, it never comes. You know, because you feel complete. You don't mind that. Because you know it's just a numbers game. You keep on doing it. Because as you're doing it, you fine-tune your resume, fine-tune, you get a job interview. And you go for a job interview, and then the company reject you for whatever reason, because you're overexcited about the job, and you tell them how great you are, and they think, oh, this person's egotistic. So suddenly, you know, they give you a rejection letter. That's what happened to me when I went for job interviews after university. The careers advisor said, it's so competitive out there, you got to sell yourself. So that's what I did. When I got job interviews, I started selling myself. I was telling why they should employ me. Oh my God, I must have scared people. I got rejection letters very quickly, you know, because I just trusted the careers advisor. They said it's competitive. You got to tell them how good you are. Otherwise, how are they going to pick? They're going to pick the best, like that, you know. So in your mind, it's just a numbers game. You go for a job interview, you at home, you adjust. Before you know it, you know you're gonna get the job, because eventually you learn to be yourself. Be yourself, and you learn that even though you need the job, you just trust that all will be well. All will be well. All will be well is another way to say I feel complete. All will be well. Like that. And when you go for a job interview, you're feeling all will be well. The person interviews you. They're not saying to you directly, but they're feeling it. They're feeling, oh my God, this person, I trust this person 100%. Because when you are yourself and you're not proving and all that, you are authentic. And when they're interviewing you, they want to make sure you're not lying. And if you're dodgy, that you are dodgy. You speak like dodginess. You show dodginess. They don't want to be tricked. But you're just authentic and transparent. And the energy coming off you is beautiful. Everybody wants to work with another person like that. Everybody wants authentic people, nice, authentic people, instead of people needy and proving like that, egotistic. So they kind of like you, and you walk out of the interview, you don't even know if you've done well or not, because you're just yourself, and before they get a phone call, you want to start. Like that, like that. So that's how I got my job. Eventually I worked it out. I kind of in some ways gave up. I thought I won't get this job in these big accounting firms, and I went for the job interview, and I thought I won't get it, so I just relaxed. I just myself. We were talking about gym and workout, and the guy worked out too. And before you know it, I got the job. They rang up, I got the job. I was like, how did I get the job? I got this rejection so quickly from other jobs, like that. But ultimately, rejection, you deal with rejection by knowing that you're complete. I only shared a few examples to you to see, you've got to cultivate that. Don't find any other way, because it won't work. It won't work, You've got to understand the principle of how it works, and your heart will feel that. Your heart will feel what I'm saying, because it's almost common sense, That's not common, like that. Just remember that you're complete. Remind yourself 1,000 times, 1,000 gazillion times, and hang around with people that remind you of that. Read books that remind you of that. Watch videos that remind you of that. Speak to God, because God will remind you of that. Do that.